shit's struggling. Make it a thing. What's going on, people? Happy Sunday. Uncle Hotep Factor, back at it. What's up, Low Key? What's up, Cowboy Fan? Jared, Dylan. Just call me Rock. Yeah, Jimmy Buckets once again. Can you believe that shit? Same move, man. Same move. Put the same move right on him. That's what we got him for. Yo, if you was watching, like, yeah, shout out to Hotep Jesus. We're doing it. We improve the mics just so for our podcast on Thursdays. Everybody check out the podcast Hotep's Been Told You on every Thursday at 8. Yeah, Russell and Dinwiddie were killing him. Reddit can't guard nothing. They don't have a guard that can guard fast guards, that savvy guards, so that they get lit up a lot. Like you playing DFS, I had Russell in there. I had a couple teams with Russell and Dinwiddie. You know what I mean? I knew one of them was getting off. They both got off. Cowboy Fan, you have any nets on there? No, I ain't hit up. My man, he might have. Yeah, that's what matters. You know, what's up, Larry? What's up, Perez? I don't ever want to say Jesus or Jesus. I guess it's Jesus. Thanks for coming in, Uncle Hotep Factor. Please hit that share, that thumbs up. You know what I mean? Oh, you hit $4 on football. Man, as soon as basketball starts, I stop playing football. And I haven't been hitting shit on basketball either. Excuse me. Oh. What's up, Perry? You know, we got trouble at the border. They was throwing them things at them. Tear gassing them. Thanks. Do you think they're going too far? You know, they was trying to run through that joint, man. They was tearing that metal to pieces. They didn't care about none of that. Then they start throwing the gas at them. They start throwing rocks at them. I was like, oh shit, man. What am I wearing? I'm wearing a dashiki, man. Come on, Jake White, man. Get with the official, you know what I mean? That's what I'm wearing. Prince T'Challa from Uncle from Black P. Oh, his uncle. Yeah, he did Lethal Force. You know, this wasn't Lethal Force. Who's Henry Davis, man? Oh, what's up? What's up from New Mexico? What's up, Jonathan? Shout out to Lancaster. What's up, Ed? I was out Lancaster. No, I don't know when was out Lancaster. I used to not live too far from there. Oh man. Y'all heard about Dwight Howard? Did y'all hear about Dwight Howard, man? Listen. He out there talking to them Transformers, man, them Autobots, man. I don't know what's going on with that, man. And he's sitting out with a buttocks injury, man. Like they had that joint where he was sitting on a stack of cushions on a seat. Somebody was wearing Dwight's ass out. And that's why he wasn't consistent, you know. He has Hall of Fame talent. And some people will say he's a Hall of Fame player. I'm kind of iffy on that. I think he had a good run in Orlando, but he couldn't manifest that on a different team. If he did, I'd change my mind. But that's why he could never get it together. His life is a mess. Matthew Perry, all right, I'm not going to go crazy with your comments, but is it controlled opposition? Do you take note of Donald saying if we don't support Saudis, it's not supporting Israel? Well, Saudis and Israel joined at the hip, so yeah, he's true. He's right. What do you mean, Matt? Come on, man. You know how the game go. Dog, I did not see that, Cowboy fan. That's hilarious. 63 in the room. Please hit the thumbs up. I appreciate it. We're just shooting the shit on a Sunday night. Talking about the border. The Sixers won Jimmy Buckets last minute. I'm going to do a separate video on that because I want to talk about the Sixers, but I'm going to do a standoff on that, John. Thanks, Jonathan. I appreciate you tuning in. When I'm bringing those 360 waves, I could never get 360 waves. My hair is too nappy. I got 100% slave hair. But that's a non-integral collusion. It may be. I don't think so. I think that's important to our greatest ally, the relationship with Saudi Arabia. I don't think they're ready to ditch. I don't think Saudi is ready to be ditched off the world stage where it's at right now. Yes, please beat Google. Give me that shirt. Everybody like my shirt? You like my shirt, man? I'm bringing these back. I'm definitely bringing these back. The epitome of malnutrition is a good vegan expose video. Yo, Dylan. I was on poll, right? And they were talking about Atlantis. And isn't it on the east coast, east of Africa, that they think it was? And somebody in the thread said, oh shit. So it really was we was kings. I fell out. Come on. Perry, you can't tell the sarcasm in my voice, man. Come on, man. Stop asking these crazy ass questions, man. I say that with sarcasm. I say that because that's what they say. Just say what they say. You don't see, this is where y'all go wrong on that, man. All you have to do is repeat what they say. And it'll sound crazy. Then people will be like, hey man, maybe we shouldn't be doing that. But see, y'all tack it from a different angle and it's not working, man. Just do what they say, and people will be like, man, that don't even sound right. Watch. Trust me. Larry, is it cultural appropriation if white guys wear the dashiki? No, man, no, it's not. I think Dirk Nowitzki wore the dashiki. He went down and married he got him an African queen. Dirk Nowitzki wore that. I think for white males, it's not. For white women, it will probably be a problem. You know how that is. Atlanta's supposed to be in the middle of the Atlantic between America and Africa. Oh yeah, just call me Rock. Yeah, Sweden, of course. But is there going to be any big drawback from the getting them shooting the gas at them? You know, I didn't see anything super terrible in the clips I seen. You know, it looked like just a book. Where were they supposed to go? You know, like, isn't there like an asylum center they were supposed to go to? Not just cross the border? See, now they messed up. They're supposed to apply for asylum. But if they're not following the rules applying for asylum, Trump can be like, man, y'all can kiss my ass. And I hope he does that. That's my man, KG. Cowboy fans from around my way. And I'm not an Eagles fan, so I don't really care about that Cowboys Eagles thing, even though it's big around these parts. Is their tear gas strong? Will it be military grade? I wish they do that pepper spray. Maybe they bring out the hoses. Bring out the rubber hoses. The water cannons. Yeah, my daughter is an Eagles fan. Actually, I had football on for the first time, like, this afternoon. I had that Eagles game on. I turned it. She wanted to watch something. I was like, man, I'm bailing. I haven't really watched football. It is not even about that Kaepernick shit, man. It's just like, you know, I watched some big games. Like, I watched part of that Kansas City Rams game. I watched maybe like a quarter of that. But I'm usually just doing other stuff, man. And then I watch basketball. So that about takes up most of my time. Plus, I have 2 kids, you know what I mean? You knew I need a haircut. Yes, I do, man. How about you donate so I can get a cut, man? God damn. Brother Kenny Wolf in peace, man. You should go vegan. Hey, man, I'm trying to eat clean, man. I've, like, the last 2 weeks, I got a juicer. So I've been juicing, like, 2 of my meals, and then I'll just eat once a day. And, you know, I got a little, you know, I mean, I got off, like, during Thanksgiving, but tomorrow, I had 2 juices today. I only ate once. I'm not going to try to eat anything afterwards. I might make another juice, and then I'll go from there. I'm going to do that, like, just have 1 meal a day and then juicing with, like, carrots and shit, beets. I love the beets, man. A beet gets your thing hard, man. I swear to God. I'm telling you. Them beats will get you right. Go keto. Everybody's going keto, man. Let me just get this weight, my eating under control, and it'll just come right off. Yeah, Keenum pulled it off. Unbelievable. See, you know, Pittsburgh is good for that, man. They're nuts. I don't know, man. They can look like world beaters one day, and then they just fall apart and blow shit. You know, and that's how they are. That's how what's his name? What's the Steelers coach? I don't know. No, I didn't see that Stephen A. Smith thing. Is that what he said, man? They're going all out, man. Hey, I look at that like, I'm dead ass, man. I'm like, man, it's sad, but man, they're just taking a chance. And to be honest with you, they bring their kids just to get separated, man. They don't care as long as one person gets over. If they think their kids have a better chance, then go ahead. You know what I mean? It's a game. Oh, Tomlin, yeah. Yeah, man, that was some good good bars. Did Tory say he got another track for him? They should just make a mixtape going back and forth. I like it. They've been releasing some fire. I didn't know Tory Lanez had it like that. I thought he was all hooks. He was giving out bars. I had bullshit you not. Please hit that thumbs up. You want to donate? PayPal, Patreon. Damn, let me share. I think I shared. Damn, I'm a dumbass. I'm home myself. Is anybody from Detroit, man? I need to hear some Detroit people, man, that listen to Peasy. I need some Peasy tapes. Peasy, that boy, and he going to jail. Live now, come through. Hey, do you guys hear me better? Y'all hear me good in the room? Got a new mic, so I just want to make sure. Damn, where's my thing at? Tory Lanez is Canadian. Jordan Law, Zeke was weak. Yeah, I think I got Tory going with the first. I'm sorry, because that one Tory joint he hit when we did Liddy again. Oh my gosh, that's he had bars for him. Tapes. Yeah, I remember tapes, man. I'm old enough to remember tapes. What's up, Hanging AZ? Oh, okay, thanks, Mark. I just want to make sure. Yeah, they was going back and forth, man. They was going back and forth, and they was killing it. That is some good hip hop. That is some stuff I appreciate. You got a record player helper? I want to get one, man. You know, I want to get one and have like a little record collection. I want to be like, because you know what? I think the sound is a little bit different. That little crackle you hear when you have the record. You know, I mean, you can't get that in the digital era. Oh, I forgot to put France. You know, France, they're beefing over gas, man. Macron raised the gas 20% for gasoline and diesel. Them French Jews was rioting. It was like 80,000 yellow protesters, the yellow jackets. Tennessee, what's going on, man? Yeah, so you know what I was wondering, I was asking in that video, like, what would it take for Americans to come out and protest in that type of environment, that type of intensity, you know? And it's not like you can't say the reasons aren't there, you know. I think the reasons are there. I think other countries would have rioted by now for certain things that went on, you know. You can go for the Bush Jr. vote, you know, the Iraq War, you know, the second one, and a lot of other things. JFK, you know, there's a lot of things. I don't even want to get into them. Now we're conditioned. You know, American people are well conditioned, you know, and I always blame it. It's like, you know, Hollywood is like too deep embedded in American society, psyche, whatever you want to call it. And they can't, and once you have that, you know, man, you can brainwash the hell. You can make whatever type of film you want. You're going to believe everything, damn thing that come out of that movie theater. So that's why I think they've conditioned, you know, and plus the schools and stuff like that, You know, that's big. But I think it's primarily the conditioning is through Hollywood. $19 per gallon of gas will bring the U.S. on the streets. Yeah, I think so. I was thinking 10, but he's got it down to what, 264 now. Shit, I'm old enough to remember gas under $1. Gavin is out. Yeah, Gavin got a step down for the Proud Boys. I don't know. That was kind of lame. Proud Boys. I don't think they could. I wouldn't label them as a white nationalist group like the FBI did, but they might as well just disband and regroup. 259 at Costco. Yeah, that's that's great. That's great. I think I think they should get that thing down to under $2 a gallon. To be honest with you. Stall him out, Dylan. He was in love, Dylan. You remember 65 cents a gallon? Yeah, that's before my time. When I remember I was coming up, it was usually like 80, 90 cents. Yeah, then it went over that push and it didn't come back down. But you know what? I think Trump can, he can maneuver this. As long as he's staying in the Saudis' corner with this Khashoggi thing, Khashoggi's right. He's next up for the power. So unless they try to physically get Khashoggi out of there, he's going to be, in charge. He's probably de facto in charge now. So he can keep going and have them keep lowering their price. And thence we get lower gas. Even though we don't get the gas from them, they control the price. A good old bedwetch. Y'all crazy for that. Yeah, Ukraine that can vote for martial law, right? Then they're going to say that they're going to be in a state of war. Oh man, this is because Trump got to avoid this at all costs, man. Yeah, Miss Dr. Cummins. State of war means state of militarization. So that's not like declaring war. So they're just saying we have to have supply lines and we're confiscating this. We're only using this for war. Oh, a mistranslation. Oh, but they said it was active war. Well, what you gonna do about it? You have active wars every day, man. Saudi's running out of water. I'm old, Matthew. I didn't know Saudi was running out of water. What do you mean they're running out of water? I don't know. But also, when is the UK voting on the Brexit, man? EU said they're down. May say this is the best it's going to get. What is the people of the UK going to do? They're going to accept the offer? Are they going to be like, hey, low-key legend, what's up, Broncos? Yes, Broncos won. Yeah, nationalism was the wave, and that's why Hillary said you have to back down from the immigration. So that's that. Oh shoot, I forgot. I can put. What am I doing? The I forgot. We gotta talk about the top the thought audit. How can I forget? Y'all out there snitching on these premium Snapchatters, man? Is y'all out here snitching on these premium Snapchatters? Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Oh, how can I? Oh, edit video. Wait. Oh, there we go. I'm good. I just wanted to add the thought audit. Charge them hoes. Yo, out here calling the IRS. I can't condone calling the IRS, man. I can't condone it. You know we're getting raped anyway. We're getting raped by the IRS anyway. So like to condone their chicanery is outrageous. Team snitch. I don't think it's illegal, hellbound, if they pay their taxes. I think if you make over 10,000, you have to pay on that. I don't know if people are trying to get over on it and say they weren't getting that, or maybe they're changing their, their PayPals or something like that. Yeah, I think they would get a thing if they make certain amount of money. PayPal's supposed to send them something. In a cashless economy, that's how they're making money now. Cash App, PayPal, Cash App. There's a whole bunch of things. Best believe they're going to get the money. They're going to get that paper. Crypto. But if they tax these women, they putting the tax on the vagina, the nana, the ill nana. What tax bracket is your ill nana? That's what I want to know. Like, what tax bracket is it? What tax bracket is it in? What's going on? But I can't, like I said, I can't condone the tattletaling. But that's another thing. Like we get that this gender, what they call gender, this gender gap. Like, what's the gender gap for the men? You know what I mean? This is entirely on women. You know what I mean? Getting premium Snap services and everything like that. Some of them are making a killing. They're making a killing. And that's why I think like it all evens out. That's why I wouldn't even worry about this. Like, the gender gap thing is like, yo, come on, man. This is a joke, right? Yeah, my youngest is doing all right, Tennessee. Even the fashion. All of them. Because, the internet has, like, you know, connected everybody, you know, and there's somebody for everybody, and that's what it is. Yeah, screw feminism, man. Latinos for Trump. You know, maybe the like Trump and them are going to maneuver, because you know this caravan helps Trump in a different way, because since you know the people in Tijuana were getting upset, they're like, you know, they like some of them, you know, mayor just came out and was supporting Trump. You know what I mean? So them running, funneling caravans into Mexico for this standoff at the border, this is going to put pressure on the Mexican government to be like, hey, man, we got to do something, man, about this, man, because our people don't like this either. So maybe Trump still can get Mexico to pay for the wall because it's going to help out everybody. If Hill runs, can she win? No, she can't, man. Hill's not winning, man. And the same women that didn't like her then ain't going to like her now. No, I didn't talk about L. Crokin getting banned. Who's L. Crokin? I saw somebody get banned today. Was that on Twitter? I thought he was like a veteran or something like that. Okay, yeah. So that, like he's going to put Tijuana in the pressure. They're going to be like, man, we want them out too. So Trump wins again. But as far as Hillary, no, I don't think she'll win any of the states she needed to win. You know, I think they'll turn out in Pennsylvania for Trump. Like once you get outside the cities, man, it was locked, stock, and barrel. Trump everywhere. I swear to God. Like once you got out of the county I am in, like on the outskirts of the county, it's all Trump, man. They're still riding with him, especially if the gas is cheap and people are making, small businesses are making money. I don't see how he wins. And plus, you know, and I'm of the opinion that like the mass media will want Trump in office for another 4 years. Like if they put Hillary in office, what are they going to cover? You think people are tuning in every night to see what Hillary administration is doing? Come on, man. They have the ultimate villain. You know, they have the ultimate villain, and they don't even need to have a war. Because usually, if you think about it, they had the war, and the media will eat off that. You know what I'm saying? With the but now they're not going to have it. They don't need it because they just Trump. Trump replaces that. What do I think of the Islanders that killed that colonizer? I mean, I think wasn't there a history that one of them, there was like years ago, somebody kidnapped people from that tribe and brought them back and screwed up a couple people. You know, I don't blame them for acting like that. I don't think it's no big deal. I didn't like the virtue signaling. Some people were like, "Oh, we got to save them. They want to. What if they need the comforts of modernization?" I'm like, man, this is one thing I have problem with, and like people want to use how built up cities are as a sign of, you know, I don't know, progress, intelligence. I don't know. To be honest, like I don't know if the human beings were just meant to live off the land. You know what I mean? I think, you know. You know, I know it's a harder life, but I think trading it in, I think you might get a more satisfying life if you traded it in and lived off the land and stuff like that. To a degree, I think we lose a lot in humanity, like because you don't, you know, you don't have to remember how to do some things, man. You don't know how to survive or something like that. Is cheesesteak any good? Yeah. Just get you some thin sliced prime rib or whatever. Cook it in a pan. Put some onions in it. Put the meat in the pan. Pepper it, season how you want, man. There you go. Get you a nice hoagie roll. Toast the hoagie roll. Put the meat in there. You got a cheesesteak, dog. Use it. I mean, but when you cook the meat, you gotta put the cheese on top. Let it melt. See, I think they'll eventually get to like if I was Trump, all these caravans will force them to work with Mexico, and they'll work at Mexico's southern border, which I think would be a little bit easier to contain. Ethan Long, thank you for the donation. They'll cover conservatives and Republicans' reaction and opposition to Hillary. Not as much of a circus, but media still have a villain, the right. I don't know, man. Because you look at that time, thanks for the donation. It's already split, and people are, I guess they'll still be the villain, but it won't be nearly as much as it is right now, and one thing I know, these people like their shekels, so I mean. I don't think you can discredit the. I think the monetary value will be high here. Tom, thanks for the donation. I know it's a small amount, but thanks for your vids. No problem, man. I appreciate it. Any donation is great. I appreciate it. Probably go on for another 30 minutes. I'm bald getting a Trump wig. Did anybody get that Trump doll yet? Anybody? What did the immigration bill with the UN? Rapper 10,000. Do you think that the media are hypocrites for not covering what the Mexican mayor said about? Yes, of course they're hypocrites. They're not gonna, I don't think it's about being hypocrites. Is they have an agenda, and they're not gonna try to report on anything or results outside of their agenda. The agenda is, these illegal immigrants should be coming anywhere. There should be open borders. Their eventual goal is open borders. One world, no more nations. So the media is bought off, and they're working towards that goal. So for them to show Tijuana mayor acting like, basically being Trump light, what I mean, or heavy, or Trump heavy, no matter, depending how you look at it, they'll never put that on there. I don't know I don't know how you would see if you don't watch it online. I don't know. See how you see it. There's no way you'll see that on network television. I don't even have to talk. Yeah, OAN is a pretty good network. If I was going to watch one of them, I would watch that. Oh. I mean, they have their slant too, but it's not like the other stations. What's up with Dwight Howard, man? Dwight Howard is, I don't know. He's it seemed to me he worried about sex too much. Like, god damn, man, you're in the league, man. You should be trying to secure your legacy in the league. He's like a borderline Hall of Fame player, and he relied on just his athleticism. So when that starts to go, he started playing sucky. You know what I mean? Pause. Yeah, I you know what? I turned on. That's funny you say that. A lot of people didn't cover that France thing. I don't know why. Even people on YouTube I've seen didn't cover it. Yeah, well, Perry, that's why I covered. I thought that was a good thing to cover. You know, maybe y'all spoke about, yeah. Yeah, but I mean, a lot of people did. And for the ones that did, that's the ones y'all need to be listening to. But some people didn't. Was the kind of deep state set up? You know, they definitely, Obama and the gang definitely engineered that revolution. Come on, let's that was during the Olympics. You know, when Russia was hosting the Olympics. You know, that was such a setup. Yeah, Macron, they bit off a little bit more than they can chew, man. That cost people too much money. They said hell no with that. A new meme idea. Oh, a Democratic Republican ticket. Gabbard and Paul. Yeah, that would be cool, Matthew Perry. If I don't see the comment, I just don't see it, dog. I don't ignore everything. I can't see everything, man. Draymond and KD. I think they feel that KD is probably going to leave, or thinking about it, and Draymond's the probably the more emotional out of the group. So that's why he said something. I don't even think they agree with it. They might be like, well, if he wants to leave, he can leave. You know, but, you know, Draymond acting like fucking a scorned woman or something like that. I don't know. Trump Jr., no. Trump Jr. is not getting elected, man. I don't think you could run another Trump in there for a while. Just like with the Bush, you know, it'd be a while. You know, I think between Kushner and Ivanka, I think one of them might try to get in there next. Thoughts about that tickle? Thoughts about Hubbard and Gabbard? Is it Gabbard? Tulsi and Rand. You know, like I said before, I always said that Rand Paul was my number one pick. You know, coming into the Republican primaries, that's the one I wanted to get. You know, I thought he had a great chance to win win the presidential, like him versus Hillary. He was polling good against Hillary, but I didn't think he could get. He couldn't get through the primaries. We saw that. And what's her name? She's saying some good stuff about you know, she's definitely anti-war, anti-neocolonialism, neoconservatism, whatever you want to ism. She's definitely anti-war, you know, and you know, I'm pretty on that front of anti-war. You know, I don't think we should be doing some things we were doing, you know, with our military, but that would be a good one. Maybe. But they don't want Rand in there either. You know, they would work hard to get either of them out of there. Yeah, I seen some of those British military videos, man. I mean, not the cop videos, not the military. I thought their military is pretty up to snuff. Some of them. No, I didn't see anything about her, Cowboy fan. Trump 2024, man. No, man, they're gonna roll Pence out there, man. They're gonna roll Pence out. And they might be able to see, the thing is, they might be able, if the economy's still rolling, by then they could get Pence in there. This could go down like Reagan, you know, Reagan Bush, you know what I mean? Reagan did that for I mean, did that 8, and then Bush got his chance at 4. And then Bush lost. You guys, their eyes are booked out, man. Yeah, but I know Pence is the establishment, and you want a populace, but I think they'll be able to roll that and hide that by the time that comes around. Because if the Trump doctrine, or whatever you want to call it, is so successful, then he can just campaign on the back of that, plus slip in his what he wants, the Republican establishment. Yeah, I'm not too thrilled with Pence. Like I said, I'd rather have Rand. Maybe Rand will run in 2024. I have the feeling like he would try to give it another go. If Rand wasn't such a cornball, he could have won this one, man. He's just like, he took all that spending bill and took a chainsaw to it, wearing some goggles, man. Like, that's some corny shit, man. Just take it and throw it in. Like, I would have had him like, listen, take it, roll it to the trash can, and just dump it in the trash can, man. Or burn some, like, throw it and make a fire with it. You're right. It was just low energy. He's just not a cool guy. Like, they had him on The View, and what's her name asked him what's his shoe size, because it hurts because he's short. You know what I mean? If he was taller, he could get it. Like, he would be like, seriously. If him and Trump were the same height, I guarantee you he could have won the election, the primary. Image is everything. Randlet the manlet. You know what I mean? But anyway, what he should have said is, like, when she made a comment on his height, all he had to do is, like, say, I don't know, he's thinking of like a clever quip, like, well, I got big feet. You know what I mean? Or say, or something, say something corny, or like, like, if he has little feet, he should have said, that what they say about people with big feet. And they're like, what? Well, I got small feet, and they lied. You know what I mean? That's what he should have said. He's all about the business. He's got to be more persuasive to the American people. Gabbard, yeah, that's her name. Gabbard is the only woman I would even vote for. I don't know. I'm sure there were other women out there. Maybe, no? Who was the most popular rap band in your high school days? It was probably NWA. Yeah, NWA. Or Wu-Tang. It was probably a little bit more Wu-Tang, but the more popular, because I live on the East Coast. But mainstream, I think it was, that's when NWA started really coming. Yeah, they're crazy, man. I don't know what they're doing, Calvin fan. Gap Band. Come on, man. I'm not that old. Gabarb. Yeah, Bone Thugs and Harmony. I was in the Air Force when they was popping. Like, I was down south, right? And I was the only guy that liked Notorious Big. It was me and this other brother from Philly. Everybody else liked Tupac, man. The whole dorm, man. It was crazy. Crisscross, yeah. Crisscross will make you. Daddy Mac will make you. When did I have Jerry curls? I guess that was like late 80s, man. U.S. Air Force vet. Salute. Bleed blue. I swear my life changed for the better. Like, I was life changing going. People will say the Air Force boot camp is trash. It's weak. All I know, that's what I needed. That's what I needed for the rest of my life. You know, Gabarb. Okay, Gabarb. But yo, the Air Force basic training was what I needed for the rest of my life. I mean, that jump started me, man. You know, getting my life together. Oh, you were in the Air Force, you went to Navy boot camp. Have you been in like, did you just go to the Navy boot camp and just transfer to the Air Force or something like that? I got a buddy that's been in every armed forces except for the Navy. Yeah, that's the one thing to say it. Military is it helps a lot of people straighten their lives out. You know, this is I see from these woke black people saying, "Oh, should you be joining the white man's army or some shit like that?" Like, come on, man. Like for real, they had blacks in World War II and stuff like that. In much tougher times back home. Is the military exploitive? Yes. Do they really care about you at the end of the day? No, they do not. You're just a number. You're just you're there to fill a job. If the machine got to keep moving, if you got to die, so be it. The machine has to keep moving. You have to realize that when you get in the armed forces, you sign certain things away. But if you can deal with that, you can make a nice cushy 20, 30 years. I'm just keeping it real. See, another thing about Captain Cummings. I'm talking to the people, the African Americans, the Akatas, the Shines that get whipped. The what's his name? The Talib Kwalis and the super progressive, the Sean Kings, the D-Rays, those type of blacks. But those type of blacks aren't going in the army. They're not going to the Air Force. They're not going to the Marines. Um, they get all these degrees from these colleges, and then they go and try to flex their blackness. I don't mean to people in the inner cities. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I haven't seen Aliens, so I don't know. I have none. I've never been like a UFO guy or anything like that. Um, I'm pretty much I have to see stuff with my own eyes. Not taking accounts. I've read some people's accounts, but I'm not too big on the alien thing. I don't know about a satanic cult might be another thing. We might be talking totally different things there. That's probably more believable than aliens. I just got out, man. I got out. I worked in a prison for a few years. Then I went while I was in prison. I was going to Chubb Institute Computer School. This was back in like the pre-2K era, and that's when everybody was getting Microsoft was handing out money for you. If you knew some Microsoft, they was handing out money to you. So I was like, let me try to get in there, right? And I was kind of bored working in a jail. All you had to do was count to 60. You count to 60, you can do that job. And I just wanted to do more with my life, so I just went into Air Force. I mean, I went into computer school, then I got a computer job, and I've been in IT ever since. I wish I probably stayed in the Air Force a little bit, but I don't know. It is what it is. But I have no complaints. I've been to Saudi Arabia. I've been to Germany. I've been to Italy. California, all on the fucking Air Force dime. The Denmark, you know, I seen a lot. I seen the world on the Air Force, and that little bit of time I was in there. How long did I take it? When I went, I think I went for like a 6-month program, right? And then I took a job as a tape operator, like Vax tape operators. Like they used to have the big tape silos plugging in tapes. I took a pay cut, and I worked there for like, I don't know, maybe a year and a half. Then I finally got a break. I worked at a help desk. Yeah, that's true. National Guard. Airlift. C5. Man, thanks for y'all tuning in. Appreciate it. We'll see when that Brexit vote is. I don't know what's going to go on at the Russian border. I don't think too much. Thanks for coming through, people. I'm going to hang it up now. Um, please subscribe to Hotep Jesus' channel. Every Thursday at 8, we do Hotep's Been Told You, our podcast, hottest thing in the streets. I'm here every Sunday. I'm still threatening to stream another time, but you know I got 2 kids running around, so I have to figure something out. We'll see about that. I do think I can fit in another stream somewhere. One of these days. That's my goal. And I want to do something like, if you have people that you want to interviewed or be interviewed, I might end up doing like a I don't know, have y'all do Skype call-in show or whatever, like Skype. Stream when there's a lot to talk about, yeah. Like today's a big day, man. I appreciate it. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Yeah, I'll try to interview some people, man. I might have to reach out to some of these jokers, man. But let me think about that. I'll talk to y'all later, man. Yeah, maybe Sticks, because it's been a while. Maybe I'll try to hit him up again. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Please subscribe, donate, Patreon, PayPal. All right, Cowboy fan. Thanks for y'all. Thanks for the super chats. Peace.